Good evening from Moscow. England against Spain for the World Cup. England in their first final since 1966 play Spain, who last appeared in the final in 2010. Both teams in their second final, both have won it one each. Who's going to win world title number 2 tonight? Well, the World Cup there, England have won the Jules Rimet version back in '66, but they've never won this edition of the World Cup. Before the big final, the two national anthems, starting with the Spanish national anthem here in Moscow. Brilliantly observed by the Spanish supporters. Now it's time for God Save the Queen, the English national anthem. What a noise here in Moscow for this World Cup final of 2018. England against Spain, and this is the Spanish lineup. David De Gea, of course, is in goal. Let's look at the back four tonight. Alaba, Ramos, Piqué, Di Marcos, Mata, Iniesta, Busquets, Fabregas and Vitória the midfield 5, and Chelsea's Diego Costa up front. England are going to go with the same 11 that started the semi-final against Germany. So that's Joe Hart in goal, a back four of Kieran Trippier, John Stones, Ryan Shawcross and Luke Shaw. Midfield quartet of Rodriguez, Barkley, Wilshere and Walcott. In fact, Wilshere comes in for Loftus-Cheek and drops to the bench. And it's Wayne Rooney, the match winner against Germany. And Danny Ings with 7 goals in this World Cup competition, already to his credit. Their men up front. And what a final it promises to be. The referee tonight is from Portugal, Nazaro das Menras. And we're all set to go here in the 2018 World Cup final here in Moscow. England against Spain. And you could hardly choose a better setting. Conditions are absolutely perfect. And away we go. Spain in the all red strip, England in the white. Iniesta. And the first shot of the final goes onto the running track for a goal kick. Iniesta of Barcelona getting his shot in, but it's not troubling Big Joe Hart in any way, shape or form. Spain still the favourites by the bookmakers. They do bet with their head and not with their heart. Although I'm sure a lot of people will say England with all their heart. They've scraped through the last. They had a good run in the group phase, England, and then scraped through the last 3 games against Belgium in the last 16, the Swiss in the quarterfinals, and then that Germany thriller in the semi-final. It was more dramatic than anything else as Rodriguez goes for a goal and Barkley can't force it in, and almost England pouncing on almost a rare mistake by Manchester United's David De Gea. Shawcross, Hart, Stones, Trippier now for England. Piqué intercepts for Spain. Sergio Busquets now on the ball. Diego Costa. Iniesta back to Costa. Good football again from Spain. Jordi Alba. Good cross in there, but it's a goal kick. In fact, I think it might have been a corner, actually. Indeed, it is a corner. Sorry, viewers. Here's the corner then taken by Juan Mata of Manchester United. Piqué, the Barcelona defender, started off at Old Trafford. Takes possession. Diego Costa now. Gets the cross in there. Good fist away by Hart. England under the cosh a little bit here. Wilshere. Given away to Iniesta now. Stones to Trippier. Wilshere. Barkley. Back to Wilshere once again. Good ball forward, but Piqué cuts out the danger before the ball got to Danny Ings. Now Di Marcos now for Spain. We're halfway through the first half of the 2018 FIFA World Cup final. Spain 0, England 0. Sergio Busquets to Fabregas. Back to Busquets again. Sergio Ramos of Real Madrid. Jordi Alba. Busquets. Alba again. Trippier cuts that out, but again Costa wins possession back on the edge of the English penalty area. Jordi Alba with the shot, and it's again behind for a goal kick. Well, both teams now settling into a good rhythm. Spain just a little bit better than England. Diego Costa. It's all Spain at the moment. Here's Mata. Fabregas. Alba. Good tackle. Trippier intercepts. Now Barkley now brings it away for England. Jay Rodriguez. That's not a good ball by the Burnley left midfielder. Just some Burnley transfer news just to catch up with you. Jack Butland has signed for us, and he replaces Tom Heaton as the club goalkeeper next season, as Heaton was sold to Leeds for $6 million. And there's a header coming in off the crossbar. Shawcross trying to get it away. Stones and Barkley getting in each other's way then, and Hart and Barkley clear. Closest we come to a goal in this final, and it almost came from Diego Costa of Spain. Barkley. Shaw. Luke Shaw. That's ball back in for Walcott. Barkley's there, and he stabs it wide. And this is the earlier incident. I'm not sure why we need Hawkeye for this, because De Gea saved it. Yeah, it's a couple of yards at least before the line, but it was a comfortable, it was a save, but Barkley should have followed up on the rebound, if I'm being honest. I'm not sure if we needed the Hawkeye replay for that. But our Russian friends who are directing it. Oh, here's a chance now for Rooney. Wayne Rooney off the post. Oh my word, both sides have hit the woodwork now in this first half. Wayne Rooney, the man, the hero against Germany in the semi-final. Almost scoring the opening goal in the final. Costa to Iniesta. Good first half this World Cup final. And Costa gets it back. Good football again. Fabregas can't stab it in. He could have been better advised to have the shot, and Joe Hart just scrambles it away. The referee from Portugal blows for half-time. And what a first half it has been. Yes, there's been no goals, but there's been plenty of drama, plenty of excitement. Both teams have hit the woodwork. And at half-time in the World Cup final, it's Spain 0, England 0. A warm welcome back to Moscow. Half-time change. Jack Wilshere didn't really get into the game at all. He's been replaced by Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who could really make the difference as far as England are concerned. So, just to remind everybody, as with the previous knockout rounds and the third place playoff the night before, if it's level after 90 minutes, we will have extra time. And if it's level after that, we will have penalties. Either way, this World Cup final will be decided here in Moscow tonight. Flag is up for offside. Free kick to England, who are attacking the goal to our right now in this second half. White shirts in the all-white strip. Spain in the all-red strip. So colours can easily be recognisable here. Really didn't really need me to tell you that. Loftus-Cheek, the half-time sub. Trippier given away to Jordi Alba. Fabregas now for Spain. Costa now to Alba. And Alba's allowed to continue the run. And Trippier stops him there, cuts it out, but it's a Spanish throw. Taken quickly, Vitolo has kept that in. Vitolo pulled back, it's Jordi Alba! And it deflected behind for a corner. I think it came off Trippier last. Here it is again. In fact, it deflected here off John Stones, sorry. John Stones it deflected off. Corner kick then. One matter to take it. Plenty of red shirts inside that box. Stones with a header back, and it found Danny Ings. But it's come to Fabregas. Ings could only get it as far as that. And Iniesta was right in there. And what's he given here? A goal kick. David Silva on for Iniesta. So the Man City man on for the Barcelona maestro. But still no goals here in this World Cup final. Oh, Mata's shaking off his man. Mata. pulled back and Sergio hits it over. Oh, I wonder what you viewers are feeling at home. Tensed up and pensive, I would have thought. Spain doing all the attacking, but England soaking up all the pressure. It's almost a mirror image of the semi-final, really. Here's Jay Rodriguez. Still Jay Rodriguez. Can he get the shot in? Good save to her, and it's gone wide. It was Theo Walcott, in fact. In fact, it's a super save by De Gea. Inside of his leg, and somehow the ball ricochets off the inside of his right knee, and it's behind from the corner. Walcott himself will take. England now applying some pressure. Corner comes in. Ramos gets it out. Walcott, first timer, back in there. DeMarcos now away. Now Silva. My goodness me, what a seventh. We're in the almost in the last 20 minutes. Wayne Rooney doing some defensive work and gets it back to his goalkeeper. Hart now to Stones. England now having a bit of the possession now. And here's Walcott. And Danny Ings is waiting in the middle. Early cross in there from Walcott. Ings is in there, but he's offside. Just jumped the gun at that crucial stage, and the Portuguese officials catch him offside. He was 2 yards off, in fact. Well, it's been for a 0-0, it's been an absolute thriller minute. Free kick. Stones with the header. Barkley flicking it on. The ball forward. Rodriguez is on the far side. We'll check back. Dink the cross in. And it's there! A goal for England! Ruben Loftus-Cheek! A quarter of an hour to go! And Ruben Loftus-Cheek, the substitute, may have just scored the goal of his life! England 1 up! And it was the simplest of headers! And credit to Rodriguez with a cross! And England have scored with a quarter of an hour to go! Ruben Loftus-Cheek could be England's hero! And England now 14 minutes away from handing 52 years of World Cup hat. Unless Spain can equalise. Busquets, the ball in. Trippier back to Hart. That was magnificently taken by the England goalkeeper. But his throw out wasn't so magnificent. And it invites more pressure from Spain here, who have made a substitution. Isco on for Fabregas. Vitolo now. Ramos forward. Desperate times now. Call for desperate measures for Spain. Comes to Silva here. England having to defend for all their work here. Ramos with the shot over the top of the crossbar. And will it be Wayne Rooney and not this fella here shooting, Sergio Ramos, who's going to get his hands on the World Cup? If Wayne Rooney does lift the World Cup, he's in an exclusive club of one. The late great Bobby Moore was the only England captain 52 years ago to lift the World Cup. Ings. Good intelligent ball. Walcott. Not a good shot. But it won't matter, because it will waste a few more precious seconds, and it means Spain have still got to get it up the other end of the field, almost 100 yards up the field. Good kick out from De Gea. Trippier just getting it back to his goalkeeper. Sensible thing to do that. And Joe Hart just play sweeper keeper. Wasn't the most advisable thing to do. Last minute of the game. Spain now. Last chance to win for them. Silva now to Busquets. Back to Silva. Not saved by Hart. Terrific piece of goalkeeping by the Manchester City keeper. And it was David Silva, his colleague. And what a flying save to flick it over the crossbar. And England have a corner to defend. All hands on deck now. Here comes the corner. Flicked on by Isco, and Hart saving it now. And now England just have to waste a few more seconds. Hart just pumps it up the field. All eyes on the Portuguese referee. Have Spain got time? No, they haven't! England have won the World Cup! 52 years of hurt! It's over! Finally! The winning goal coming in the 76th minute from Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who has wrote his name into English football folklore forever and a day. A brilliant save from England's Joe Hart near the end. It could have so been different, but it's England who triumph in the World Cup in Moscow tonight. And what a proud moment. The president of FIFA, it's certainly not Sepp Blatter. He's out. It's obvious, you know, he's not in office anymore. But it's going to be Wayne Rooney, who joins Bobby Moore in lifting the world's greatest football prize. England are the champions of the world again! What a proud moment for Wayne Rooney and for England! And I've been wanting to, and believe you and me, I've been desperate to say this all night. England world champions. It sounds good, doesn't it? But they held their nerve in the knockout rounds. They were very good in the opening group stages. Yes, they drew 0-0 in the first match, but they did just that in 1966, if you remember. And they've done it again this year, drawn 0-0 in their first game, but have carried off the World Cup. It only needed 1 goal this time, not 4. And it didn't need extra time. Wayne Rooney joins Bobby Moore in lifting the World Cup. And England, for the first time in over 50 years, are champions of the world again. Winners over Spain by 1-0 here in Moscow tonight. I'll say it again. England, champions of the world. We've done it. We've done it. I can't believe it. We've done it. I've had a few minutes to calm down after the commentary, because it's not often an English commentator gets to say England have won the World Cup, and it just gets better and better every time I say it. We rode our luck in the knockout rounds. We were irresistible in the group phases, but we got through it in the end, and I was absolutely pleased. Just one thing I need to clear up before we leave the World Cup and end the World Cup episodes and get back into domestic matters. Argentina 2, Germany 0. So Germany finished 4th, Argentina finished 3rd. But that's it from us from the World Cup. What's been a delightful competition. We're going to leave you now with a montage of how England won the World Cup for the first time in 52 years, and the music accompanying it is a great version of God Save the Queen by Brian May's guitar solo. Enjoy the music, enjoy again the action, and we leave you with England, champions of the world. Enjoy God Save the Queen by Queen. Until then, we'll see you for the first episode of the next season of the Burnley Career Mode, which is the Community Shield match. But until then, have a very good evening. And I'm going to say it again. I'm going to end it. As I said, keep subscribing to the channel, JBCard83. Follow me on Twitter at Stutzy83. But I'm going to leave you tonight with these simple words. England have won the World Cup. Simple as that. From all of us here, take care. And I'll see you for the start of the 4th season of the Burnley Career Mode. Take care. Good night. England, champions of the world. Take care. surprise. England are the champions of the world again! What a proud moment for Wayne Rooney and for England!